Hey, it's UltraSonic, and today I'm bringing you another Minecraft invention with Redstone. And today is something I've been working on for quite a long time. It is this 4x4 door. Now, all you need to do to activate this is just to step on this pressure plate, and then you see the door opens up nice and smoothly, giving us this semi-detailed, very nice looking wall. And then come in here, pick our diamond blocks, and have a nice time. And then once we're done, you come back over here, you close the door so no one can find it. Now here's all the rest behind it, and now if you look at it, it does look pretty complicated, but if you take a closer look into it, you'll find that it actually isn't that difficult at all. Before I go and get into tutorial mode, let's go and show you how this thing works, because I think it is kind of fascinating, actually. I had to use some interesting things I've never really used before in Redstone. Okay, so this is the input, and when we turn this on, the door then closes up, and then giving us this room that you saw before, and do it again, it closes again, and it looks the same on both sides, so there's no ugly side, like how most of these doors at this shape are. Now for this to work, when you turn on this lever, it then turns off all of these torches. And what that does is that makes the blocks go down. So that makes this row and this row of blocks go down. Because you can see, if you break it inside, it actually is hollow inside because no one ever sees in there, and we don't need to cover it up in any way with pistons or anything. And then we have a 4-tick repeater delay that then puts this block up here and this block up here. Because without these two blocks, well, let me just show you how this looks when the door opens up. Then there were two empty holes right here. So yeah, I kind of do that a little bit. It was a little hard to get the timing right, so it does not connect with this slime block. In order for the timing to be perfect, I had to put a piston here so it retracts and turns off fast, but it comes on slow. It also is the same kind of thing for the top row. The row of pistons up here has the same kind of piston thing, but there's just a little bit less repeaters, because these torches already do take up a lot of the tick speed. And then right here, this thing is the thing that pushes, well, it pushes these 6 blocks right here. And what pushes them all together at once is the slime block. Now it actually is kind of fascinating how this thing works. And just to show you in its full glory, here it is right over here. Miniaturized or cut down so you can see the inside of it. Now if I just turn this thing on, it does glitch a little bit, but that might be just the version of Minecraft I'm on right now. You see what had to happen for this third piston that goes right here to pull out is I had to place a block right there and then activate it. And the timing has to be right so it doesn't, that block doesn't get pushed there. I think that's probably the most coolest part of this entire machine. It's not the whole door area, it's just this one piston moving down. And I also have to use this one dropper thing that when this gets activated, it goes into this comparator, which then powers the piston down there. That's what gets activated first. And since Redstone Quartz has a little bit of delay, because this has to get activated when it turns back on, then that's just the right amount of timing for this whole thing to work. There's a piston right. So how this thing works is when we push this button, first what turns on is this piston right here, which then pushes all of these blocks, one block in that direction. And then this torch turns off, and then it turns back on. And what that does is that makes this slime block go up here, but then it instantly comes back down there. But what that does in the process is it turns on this comparator, activating the piston down here, pushing the next piston. And then lastly, a few ticks later, this block gets pushed in, and since this line will still be on, because it'll happen within a few seconds. It pushes the last piston. Now you might see that there are 3 inputs, and really there's only 2 pistons. But there has to be 3 inputs for the retraction. I'm not going to get too much into the retraction, because that'll just be over-explaining it a little bit. To build this thing, you're going to make the area for the door, which will be in this shape, and make these holes, so this is where the pistons can go. And then make a 14 by 6 area, just make sure you have enough room for that. And then you want to go down here into these 4 blocks, and then place 4 blocks right here with some redstone dust on there, and then 3 more this way, and 3 more in this direction, placing redstone on top of those, and repeaters here, all set to 3 ticks. And then you want to place 4 redstone torches here, with pistons on top of their heads, not in that direction, like this. And if you didn't guess already, this is how this bottom row of blocks are going to be retracted and detracted. So, you can start placing your blocks here for your door. Then you're going to come over here, place 3 pieces of redstone, a repeater set to 2 ticks, then 2 pieces of redstone, and blocks going all the way out here, with redstone dust on top of that. And then we're going to place a sticky piston here, and a sticky piston here, facing this way, with blocks on top of them, and that will also be for your door. Then you gotta come over here and place blocks all the way out until here, with a block right here, a redstone torch on top of that, and then more blocks coming out until about here, with redstone torch on top of that, but a repeater right here going into that. And then you also want to come over here and place 4 redstone torches with pistons on top of those. And once again, this will be your door. So you want to go over here and place blocks on top of those pistons as well. Then you want to place a block here with another block right here, a repeater going into that block with a redstone torch on top of that, and then 2 blocks with another one with redstone dust on top of there, and then a sticky piston right here with a block on its face. We now fix the timing for the bomb section. Now let's go to the right side. So we're going to make a smaller redstone torch tower going up by 2 more blocks, and then place 2 blocks right here with a block down here, and then 2 more with redstone dust on top of all of that, except for a repeater right here. Then you want to come down here and place 2 blocks going over here, with more blocks right here, a block right there, another one right here, with redstone dust on top of all of that, and just place a block right here to stop these from connecting. And then you put a dropper, not a dispenser, a dropper right here, with a hopper into this, and then 2 blocks here with a comparator, and then a piece of redstone, and then you just put in any random item into this. Then you just place a block right here, and right here, with redstone right there, and then the repeater set to 2 ticks, and then you want to come down here, and just kind of shift click on the edge of this repeater. It's kind of hard to get because it's only 2 pixels long, but you can do it. And then you want to place a block right there, on there, and then another block down here with the repeater onto 2 ticks. Now you can start placing the pistons. You place 1 here, with the second one right here, and then 2 slime blocks right here, with 6 blocks on top of that. And that is that side done. Now for the left side, you place a block here with another block, creating a small little torch tower with 2 blocks here, and then 2 more blocks down here. Actually make that 3 with a repeater here and redstone on top of all of that. And just remember, you gotta place 3 blocks right here. Looks like I missed that. Turns out there's nothing I missed. You gotta set this repeater to 3 ticks, and then you're gonna place a block right here with redstone, and then another block, if I can get it, right down there, with 4 more blocks going to here, and then another one. And this is the exact same thing we're doing this side, it's just mirrored this time. And then I place a block here with repeater set to 2 ticks, redstone dust on top of all this with a block right there. Then you can place a block here with another block with a repeater at 3 ticks and then a piece of redstone dust, and once again place a piston right here with a block on its face, and then you need a dropper, not a dispenser. It's very accurate, it has to be a dropper depending on what item you put inside it. And then you need a comparator with some more redstone dust, and then put in any random item. I'm going to put in the comparator because I won't be needing it again in this build. Now I'm going to start putting in the pistons. You need to place one here, here, and then with 2 slime blocks right here, with 2 blocks, and then 2 more, and then another 2. And now, if we just give this a quick tester, we should see that this thing is roughly working. We put in the lever, and the blocks go in, the blocks come up, and then do it again just to make sure this block doesn't get pulled. And yes, it seems to be working perfectly. Now for the top row, you need to place a block here, with another block right here, and then create a really small torch tower, with a torch there, and then a torch there, and then another torch here. And then you just want to place 5 blocks right here, with redstone dust on top of that, and then start placing your pistons, going right here, with blocks on top of those. Then you want to place a block here, with a few more blocks, 2 more, and then place 5 more with redstone on top of every block you just placed. And then you're going to place your sticky pistons here, 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 and here, with the blocks on top of all of their heads. And then you want to come over here and place 2 more blocks with a torch and a repeater that is set to 4 ticks. And then you go down a block with 2 more redstone there, and then a repeater right here. Now it looks like this is not going to go down here, but it actually will once we do something to it. Then we're going to place a block here, go up another block, place 2 more, and then take 4 slabs here, place another block here. These slabs are just here, so these pistons don't get powered badly. And then place redstone on top of all of that. And then you want to start getting out your pistons once again. Place 1 here, facing down, with a block on top of its head. And then you want to come over here and do the same thing with a block on its head. Then you want to come over here and place 2 blocks here and here with redstone, and then a repeater, and then you want to get a regular piston and place it right here. Now it looks like this is doing absolutely nothing, it has no purpose at all, but this thing needs a block update or else it will not activate at all. So that's why this is here, just to give it a quick update. And then we're going to place a block here, with another block here with redstone, and then a redstone torch with a block on top of its head, just like that. And then you want to place 2 more blocks here and here, going into a block with a sticky piston right here with a block on its face. And this thing should, in theory, be done. So all you do is place a lever right here, going into this area. It has to be in this area or else the timing won't really work. And you should see that everything opens up and everything retracts. Pretty nice. I just recently came across a strange bug. You see, I built these 2 the exact same way, and this one works fine, but this one doesn't work fine. And the only way to fix it is by putting in a repeater right here at the default setting. And for some reason, that only works when it is built over here. So, if your machine is not working, just put a repeater here, and that should fix it. That is kind of strange, but you know what? That's how it has to be. Now that's gonna be it for this Minecraft video. Now there's one thing I noticed about this door. There are 4 holes in it. And the reason for that is, I just wanted to try to tackle my first door. That's kind of like this. And if this is not the door you're looking for, I will put a link in the description of a few videos that will have doors without the holes. I just want to try to tackle this and see if I could do it. And it turns out, I could do it. So yeah, That's going to be for this little Minecraft video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. And then you want to come down here, get your sticky pistons out, and then place the 4 that go on.